Hello, Woodlands Flutes. Hope you're all doing well and finding a lot of time to practice. I just wanted to start making some videos to make sure that we keep up with our book, our band book, and that we keep practicing and that we keep moving along as we are at home continuing our learning. So, what I want to do is just keep putting out these videos, probably do about one per week, and I'd like you to play along and just keep following along with the book. So there's gonna be times in this video where I'm gonna ask you to pause it and try playing part of it, and then there's gonna be times where we're gonna play it together. So I got my flute and we're ready to go. So what we're first gonna do is we are going to review the notes that we have covered so far. So we're just gonna do long tones with each note. We're gonna do one measure of each note, and then we're going to do a measure of rest. And we're going to start with our high F, which will be our first note. So remember, F is your thumb. Oh, there we go. Our thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, our first finger in our right hand, and our pinky to open up that guy right there. So remember, corners in, corners tight, chin flat. And you want your lip to be really poofy, kind of like a pillow. So you're resting your flute, and it's nice and light like a pillow. So that's F. You want to use cool, fast air to blow across the sound hole. Oh, and also make sure your sound hole is aligned with these two keys. So you can't really tell, but yeah. So you want that sound hole aligned with the first two keys, the keys that you push down. So you kind of look down your flute like this, make sure it's right in line. All right. So, sorry, just wanted to cover that quick. So again, F is 1, 2, 3, 1 and pinky with the thumb. And then we're going to go to E flat. Now remember, for E flat, you need to lift your first finger up. So you lift your first finger and you bring these two guys down. So again, when I'm not playing, I just set them down. So that's E flat, remember? And then we go to D. D, you have your first finger up still. Again, with E flat, you got your thumb down. And with D, you got your thumb down. So now for D, you pick your first finger up and you lift your the pinky up also. So that's D. So we got F. So again, F, E flat, you lift your first finger, and then D, you lift your pinky. Now we're going to go to C. C, again, you keep your pinky down to keep that guy open, and then C is just your first finger. If you put your thumb down, that's a different note. So for C, you got to lift your thumb up. So C, we got first finger, back pinky, and your thumb is up. So it'll be like, again, cool, fast air. Now the last note we covered was B flat. Now, B flat needs you to put your thumb back down, and you got your first finger and your pinky, and you just add your first finger here. So you got 1, 1, pinky, thumb. 1, 1, pinky, thumb. So, all right, let's get started. So we're going to start with F. We're going to do a long tone for 4 counts. Remember, 4 counts in a measure. And then we're going to do a rest for 4 counts. And then we're going to go to E flat. We're going to sit up tall. Our shoulders nice and relaxed. We don't want to be tense. We want to always be relaxed. So we're sitting up tall. Here we go. Starting with F. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Off. 2, ready, E flat. Off. 2, ready, here's D. Now we go to C. Ready, go. And then we go to B flat. 1, 1, pinky thumb. Here we go. So again, cool, fast air, nice big belly breath. And again, if you feel lightheaded, which happens a lot with flute, take a second to breathe, catch your breath, sit there for a minute, just practice doing fingerings without any breath, and yeah, don't feel bad if you get lightheaded. All right, so now we're gonna work our way back up. So we have B flat, which is thumb, first finger, pinky. So 1, 1, pinky, thumb. So B flat to C, which you lift your first finger and you lift your thumb. So C again, remember, is just 1 and pinky. And then we go to D, which C to D is kind of clunky because you gotta switch like that. It's like all the exact opposites, actually. So the 2 fingers that are down then get raised up. So the C gets raised up, the pinky gets raised up, and these all come down. And your thumb comes down for D. Remember that. So then that's D. E flat, you put your pinky down, and then F, you put the first finger down and raise these 2, but you keep your pinky down. So let's try it on the way up. Again, remember 4 counts. Let's just make sure we got our notes. So B flat is thumb. So 1, 1, pinky, thumb. B flat to C, which is just 1 and pinky. To D, which is all the opposite. To E flat, which is you put your pinky down. And then F is you put your first finger down, keep your pinky down, and raise your 2 and 3, your second and third finger. So let's try. Long tones, starting on B flat, working our way up to F. So here we go. Here's B flat. Ready? 1, 2, ready, breathe. Here's C, ready, go. To D, ready, go. E flat, 2, ready, go. Now F, which we put our first finger to, ready, go. Now it's very important to practice those long tones because it really gets your breath control down and you can really start to lose that lightheadedness. If you still feel lightheaded, that's okay, but you just gotta keep practicing more and that'll start going away. So don't feel bad, but just keep practicing. All right, so we're gonna move on now going into the book. So we're starting with number 17, that's kind of where we left off, Rain, Rain, and we're just gonna finger through and say the notes as we're fingering our instrument. So we're going to start on F. Remember the top line on the treble clef is the note F because we have E starting on the bottom, E, G, B, D, F. The top line is the note F. And then we move to D. All right, so let's finger along. So we're starting on F. Remember, that's a half note. It gets 2 beats, 2 counts. So here we go. F, D, F, F, D, F, F, D, E flat, F, F, D, F, D, F, rest, D, rest, F, F, D, E flat, rest, D, F, D, sorry about that, F to D at the very end. So make sure you don't forget that rest. Now if you look through here, it's mainly just F and D. You just have 2 E flats, so there's only 2 other E flats. So pretty much just F and D's, making sure we switch in back and forth. So remember, F is 1, 2, 3 with your thumb, first finger, and your pinky. When we go to D, your pinky comes up, your 2 and 3 come down, and then with the left hand, your first finger comes up. So let's try it. I want you now to pause the video and try it to yourself, going really slow. Remember, those apostrophes are little breath marks, so don't forget to breathe. Go ahead, pause it, and try it. All right, so let's try it together. We're going to try it very slow, and remember to sit up tall, keep relaxed, and use nice, cool, fast air. Here we go, right? Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, start on F. All right, how'd you do? So, remember, a couple things. It says right above the staff there, it says be sure fingers not in use remain very close to the keys. So that means when you're going from F to D, you don't put your fingers way up high, you just keep them floating right above. So that way, when we start playing faster, you can be moving faster. But you want to start building up that muscle memory. So make sure you do that. Also, did you remember to tongue each note? We got to make sure we say two, two as we're playing each note to give it that little attack. So making sure each note speaks and each note sounds the same. So we're going to try it now a little bit faster. If you're not ready to go fast, it's okay, don't worry. Make sure you pause the video, rewind it just a little bit, and try it slowly again until you're ready to go fast. But here we go, we're going to try it faster. So whenever you're ready to try it faster, start here. So here we go, 1, 2, ready, go. All right, how'd you do? Remember, not to roll in, keep yourself rolled out, and your lip like a nice little pillow cushion for the flute. All right, we're going to try a little bit faster now. So remember, if you're not ready to go faster, rewind it, but here we go. Here's the fastest tempo, and I believe this is the same speed that they do in the book with the backing track. So remember to use that code to get your backing track in the back of the book and play along with those backing tracks. There also has the metronome and the tuner. There's a lot of great resources, all those videos that help you when a new concept comes along. So do not neglect those. Use those videos. All right, here we go. So here's Rain Rain at the fastest tempo. So we're going to go, here we go. I hope you could see my fingers okay. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ooh, that was a bad start. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so remember, tongue each note, keep yourself nice and relaxed, use that cool, fast air to keep the sound constant. We want to make sure the tone is the same. All right, let's go on to the next one. So remember, before we play it, we want to finger through and say each note. So this one's in a minor mood, and this one uses the C note. So remember, C is just 1 and pinky. All right, so we're going to start with E. So we're going to go really slow, and we're going to finger through and say each note. So here we go. 1, 2, in a minor mood. E flat, D, C, E flat, E flat, D, D, C, to rest, rest. C, to D, E flat, F, E flat, rest, D, rest, C. Now remember, C, you lift your thumb. All right, let's try this E flat. Let's try this in a minor mood together. So we're starting on E flat, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, pinky, thumb. No first finger for E flat. Here we go. So we're gonna go really slow. But first I want you to pause it and try it on your own. So go ahead, pause the video, try it on your own. All right, let's try it together, going slow, and then we'll speed it up. So, nice and slow, starting on E flat, first finger's up, thumb down, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, did you remember to hold out those whole notes for the full 4 counts? Remember, the whole note, the one without the stem that goes up or down, it gets full 4 counts. Half notes get 2 counts, the whole notes get 4 counts. So we got to make sure we hold those out and don't cut them short, because otherwise they would have wrote them shorter. So also remember on measure 4 that we got that rest there. So that one we cut short because there's a rest. So also remember to breathe. Just stay relaxed. Again, if you feel lightheaded, take a sec, catch your breath, don't worry about it. All right. We're going to try a little faster. If you're not ready yet, that's okay. Rewind it. But here we go. Starting on E flat in a minor mood. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, how'd you do? I made a couple mistakes actually. I held that one E flat too long. I forgot about the rest, and I did not hold that first C long enough. I ran out of breath. So you got to make sure you sneak some breaths in there so you can hold those notes long enough. So, all right, let's make sure we try it at the faster speed. Remember to breathe, stay relaxed, and just be focused and look ahead. That's also a really good thing to remember. So when you get to that C, you still got to remember to count the 4 counts, but be ready for that E flat coming up. So C comes up to E flat. Ready? Here we go. In a minor mood, fastest tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so we're gonna move on now. So this one is hot cross buns. Remember, B flat. We got 1, 1, pinky, thumb. 1, 1, pinky, thumb, B flat. 1, 1, pinky, thumb, B flat. So we go from D, which is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and thumb. No pinky, or no first finger, no pinky for D. We go to D, then we go to C. Remember, that's the complete opposite. No thumb, no, and then it's just first finger, pinky, C, and now B flat. 1, 1, pinky it should already be down from C. You just got to put your first finger down and your thumb. So 1, 1, pinky, thumb. All right. So again, hot cross buns. We're gonna finger through, say the notes, and then we're going to play it. So here we go. We're going to start on D. Remember, no first finger, no pinky. 1, 2, hot cross buns. D, C, B flat with the thumb. Ready? Be ready for the D. Here we go. D, C, B flat, pinky, rest. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat to C. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Huh, I got off a little bit. Let's try it again, starting on those B flats. So B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, 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 D, rest, C, rest, B flat. 2, 3, 4. So remember to try to hold that B flat all the way. All right. Sorry, I got lost a little bit. That's okay though. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do hot cross buns, but before we do that, pause the video. You try it on your own. All right, let's try hot cross buns now together. The slowest tempo, and then we'll build it up. So remember, don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to hold the notes for their entire count, and don't forget to look ahead. All right, here we go. Starting with the D. No pinky, no first finger. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, how'd you do? Remember that cool, fast air is super important, and keep your corners tight, chin flat, and your lip like a pillow. You want your flute to rest on it like it's taking a little nap. All right, here we go. Let's try hot cross buns now, a little bit faster. Starting with the F, starting with the D, sorry. Starting with the D, D down to C, down to B flat. Here we go, starting on D. 1, 2, ready, play. All right. Whew, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. So I'm going to take a little break. Nice deep breaths. I'm going to maybe finger through it. All right. Let's try hot cross buns now at the fastest tempo. So remember, if you're not ready for this speed yet, pause it, rewind the video just a little bit, and try it again until you're ready. All right, here we go. Fastest tempo, again, I think this is what speed they do with the backing track. Got to use those backing tracks. They're amazing. All right, here we go. Starting on D. Again, I check where my hole is with my lip, and then I roll out. Always in doubt, roll out. If you're in doubt, roll out. All right, here we go. Hot cross buns starting on D. 1, 2, fastest speed. Do you remember to tongue each note? Remember, say two as you're playing each note. We got to make sure it doesn't mush together. We want to make sure each note speaks for itself. All right. Now, number 20 is going to be the last one we cover in this video. So, we got this. Now, this one, it says test. That means it's going to challenge us. So, let's make sure we really look ahead, because there's going to be a lot in this one. This one uses every single note we've learned, and this one also has quite a big jump from the first phrase to our second phrase. So measure 4 going into measure 5, we got that B flat jumping to F. That's a pretty big jump. There's also a C jumping to an E flat. That one's kind of tricky. And if we look ahead, yep, the C to E flat. So that might be a tricky one for some, because B flat to F might come easier for others. So don't worry, just keep practicing. Remember to relax, sit up tall, and use that cool, fast air to blow the air across your flute. Pretend like there's a birthday candle, trying to blow it out. All right, here we go. This one is Go Tell Aunt Rhody. We're going to finger through and say the notes as we are for the first time. So it starts on a D. Remember, D is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and thumb. No first finger, no pinky. So here we go. We got 1, 2, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Ready, go. D, D, C, B flat, rest. B flat, rest. C, C, E flat, D, C, B flat, rest. F, F, E flat, D, 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 C, E flat, D, C, B flat, rest, rest. So that might have been tricky. Maybe you want to rewind this video and just go through the fingerings one more time. That's okay too. So you want to make sure you got the fingerings and saying the notes before you add all this other stuff you're thinking about, your airflow, your embouchure. You want to be able to get those notes down first. So, all right, we're going to now try it. But first, remember, pause the video, try it yourself. So remember, cool, fast air, stay relaxed. So go ahead, pause it. All right, so we're going to try it at our slowest tempo. Remember, stay relaxed, keep your shoulders down. We got this. Here we go. Also, there was one thing I wanted to cover. If you see a flat in the same measure with the note, that means that it stays a flat. So if you look at measure 2, the first note has a B flat, but the second note, there's no flat in front of it, but it still is a B flat because it's in the same measure. So that's I think I covered that once with you guys, but I can't remember if it was the woodwinds or the brass. But so that second measure stays on B flat. It does not go to a B natural. It stays on B flat. So make sure you just keep your same fingers down and you just retongue that note. All right, so we're going to try it very slowly, and we are going to play it together. So here we go. Starting on D, 1, 2, or 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go Tell Aunt Rhody. 1, 2, ready, play. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. I put my third finger down. Oof. Learning together. All right. That's not a B flat. Pause, rewind. Yeah, let's redo this. Here we go. Starting on D. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, so let's try it again, a little bit faster. Again, if you're not ready to go fast, don't worry. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so again, if you weren't ready for that speed, pause it, rewind it until you are ready. So again, there we go. That was our first virtual lesson, our first quarantine lesson, I guess. So again, if you forget anything, don't worry. Just pause the video, rewind it, watch it a million times if you want. I don't care. The better you remember, whatever helps you remember, the best. So now it says for 21, it says draw a treble clef at the beginning of the staff. You can do that if you want. So it teaches you how to draw the treble clef, the page before number 6. So, and then it also says trace the notes, accidentals, and rests, and draw 3 more of each. So you can go ahead and do that too. Why not? Again, the accidental is the flat. So that little, it looks like a lowercase b. That's what the accidental is. So, all right. Well, keep practicing. Keep at it. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to message me on Dojo or message me with the email. So keep practicing and